Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Demons and Daughters and Dungeons and Dragons and Demonic Delights.
Yes.
Episode 44. Yeah, that one I did come up with by myself. Well, not numbers. I didn't invite numbers. Invent numbers.
I didn't invite. Oh, look, we're on screen.
But if I did invent numbers, they would be the best numbers.
This man is so much.
Remember that iCarly episode where they just like
I didn't another number. Oh yeah, because she like wants this little girl to fail her exam.
Oh,
so
yeah.
She just makes this little boy.
Is that fun?
Okay, intro. And we're back. We left off,
I'd received a message and Miss
yeah.
Thorncroft didn't notice because I rolled good deception.
yes, that is what I was going to say before you interrupted me. Such a people pleaser. Okay.
go.
So you just had that message. You've just sent that message and received one back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with you two.
I can't remember it. She got back to me. She said that she will try, but that there are complications. All right. If she shows up, then great. If not, we understand why.
Is Richard and Mallaby still in the room with us?
No, they left you alone.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so. Maybe now isn't the moment, but you put a card in his chest.
Yes.
Did you know?
I didn't know that it was him. I knew that it was someone important. There are very few people who it could have been. But apparently if I learn how to control them, I can know things. What has happened or what might happen. I'm sorry I didn't come with you.
It's okay. We were just going to the butcher's.
If all goes according to plan, we can stay wherever you want. I'll stay with you if you want.
Tonight will be good. In a morbid sense.
We'll let them know that we're not to be messed with.
The last thing they'll expect is a demon.
Well, we'll see if that's needed. I'd rather not scare the other members of the household. But if it comes to it. She was right, though. You have to find something to hold on to.
And like I said, I'll find something eventually. Just not right now.
That's okay. But afterwards, I'll help if I can.
Thank you.
Are we supposed to just wait around for Richard to get everything sorted?
I think so. May I borrow some paper, please?
Of course. I'll hand you paper. Well, my paper's probably still on his desk.
Oh, I'll just go up to the desk. Gonna write a letter. I'm just gonna improvise it. You can move on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Rosalind. What are you doing?
I will sit with Miss Thorncroft for as long as I'm expected to.
Sure. Are you looking for a moment to break away?
Kind of. Like I'm seeing it, the lesson through, but I'm, aware that I have a decision and potentially a plan to make, and that's sort of in the back of my mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because you're sitting there with you're being offered various foods and tea and whatnot, and just having a conversation.
Forgive me, I have another question about the logistics of the situation. As you know, my brother has been staying here with us to chaperone, and he is to be leaving today. I'm not sure to what extent you were hired, whether you are here merely as a governess in the daytime hours, or if you are to remain here as chaperone.
I know, I am your chaperone at all times.
I see.
We can't have gossip going around the city, can we? That you're living unchaperoned with the Viscount Edward Surlingham.
Of course not.
So I am here to both educate you and protect you.
And I'm very grateful for that.
But that doesn't mean we can't be friends.
I was wondering also if you... My fiancé was kind enough to give me what I think was quite a rare gift this morning. And I have not heard of such pearls before, and you seem like such a well-travelled and educated woman. I was wondering if you knew anything about...
Well, they are delightful, aren't they? Exquisite. I hear black pearls are only found in Tahiti.
Yes, that's what he said.
Do you know where that is?
Not really.
Well, across the other side of the world, in the South Pacific.
Well, they must have been frightfully expensive.
Oh, I'm sure, but he seems like someone that can afford such frightfully expensive gifts.
I do not think they were from him. He said... No.
That was a question.
Oh. No, he said they were from a patron of his who had heard the news.
Oh, I see.
But I suppose I have lots of introductions to be made in the coming weeks.
Yes, I am sure we do, and I will be with you at your side for all of those. Fear not.
I see. She did not do that.
You seem a little tired.
Yes, I suppose I am. It's all rather overwhelming, I suppose.
Yes, and your brother will be leaving soon, as you said. Why don't you go and say your goodbyes?
All right. I'll go towards where Archibald was staying.
Mm-hmm.
Knock the door.
Sure. Come in. Ah.
I was told you were leaving shortly.
Yes, I'm all packed. How is the governess?
She's a frightfully interesting woman. I'm sure I will learn lots from her.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. It seems you will be spending a lot of time with her, and I thought, now the age that you are, you deserve someone who's more of a companion than a teacher.
Well, thank you for that.
We'll edit that out.
Fucking hell.
Well, I've had a wonderful spring here with you, but duty calls, I suppose.
Of course.
Will you walk me to the carriage?
Of course.
After you.
Go with him.
Mm-hmm. And there's a carriage waiting outside with all his belongings packed. A couple of suitcases. Don't look so glum. You're going to have a wonderful time here. Keep writing.
Of course, I know. I'm tremendously excited about all of it. But I shall miss having someone from home with me.
Of course. But right, and I'll be back soon.
Of course.
I'll give Mother your regards.
Yes.
She's going to be frightfully excited for this wedding, I'm sure.
I
mean, this is a good match. Well done.
Thank you. And I'm gonna do something that I don't think I've done since I was a child, and I'm gonna hug my brother.
Okay.
Because we don't really do that in our family. It's just like a little squeeze. Quick.
Okay, hugs you back.
Very quick. Give my regards to everybody. Even
course.
Edwin.
Edwin, yes. I'm sure he'll be glad to have me home.
Quite.
I'll be glad to take over the reins again. God knows what he's done. Excuse my language.
That's quite all right. I shall see you soon. And I will let you know anything that the Viscount and I discover about Papa or anywhere he may be.
It's very good. I'm glad to be able to leave it in such competent hands. Well, goodbye, sister.
Goodbye.
And I will see you in a few weeks.
Yes. Have safe travels.
Enjoy yourself. This is a good time for you.
I know. I've just become so used to being here with you. It shall take me some time to adjust, but I shall have a tremendously wonderful time.
Good. Roll a deception check.
Natural 20, so 27.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Rosalind does.
Goodbye.
I'll see you soon.
He awkwardly climbs into the carriage, gives you a little nod, raps on it, and it pulls away to the north.
I'll stand there until I can't see the carriage anymore.
Mm-hmm. Which is less time than you hoped it would take.
Yeah. And then I'll go back inside and head up to my room, have a moment, and to try and figure out what I'm going to do.
Okay. Back with you guys at the Velvet Masquerade.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I have finished writing my letter.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in Evelina for now, but I intend to read it when we finally bury him.
Okay.
So, just don't know how long that took me in game.
Mm-hmm.
So, just say that.
Okay, well, during that time, Richard has sent out a couple of sort of messengers and stuff that he felt were safe. He hasn't left the house either. And men have started to filter into the house one by one. There's a sort of knock at the door with a sort of what you gather to be almost a password, a secret knock that lets him know that the door is safe to open. 4, 5, 10, 15 men end up arriving. He leaves at one point with 5 of them.
Okay.
Leaving, 10 armed and dangerous looking men covered in tattoos. There's long hair, there's shaved hair, there's piercings and tattoos and beards and clean shaven, and it's just a cacophony of the sort of men that you see down at the docks when you've been there, just about town. Sure, make a perception check.
6. No.
None of these. You did recognise one of them that just left.
Okay. Do I notice if actually this might be a silly question. How many bullets do I have left? Because I don't think I've refilled the guns.
I believe once you did, but
Oh.
I just don't care about bullet numbers.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right.
You have access to enough. So long, you've always got enough.
Because there's a whole room
At the start of,
Okay.
At the start of combat, that's when you need to. So you've always got 20,
Okay. All right. Until combat starts.
and then you start counting them down. Yeah,
Okay, cool. All right, I'll keep.
that's 10 for each gun.
Yeah. I'll keep
6 of which are in each gun at a time. So you have like
Oh, right. Okay.
4 spares.
Reload.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
How are the other people of the house looking?
Upset. Most of them are sort of congregating in the. They're just sitting on the stairs. It's a wide stairs. Everyone's just sort of sitting there holding each other. People are just wanting to stay away from the windows and stuff. There's a sort of air of fear now that you've never seen before here. You know, this has always felt like a safe place, and now everyone is questioning everything. They do not feel safe. They're frightened. They're hurt. And they don't know what to do. This is more than they've had to deal with before.
I will have tried to catch Richard at some point that he was home.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need weapons or anything?
For who? I think all the men are gonna bring their own. This isn't throwing piss at people. I'm not expecting anybody here to fight. It's me. Madam's coming. And she's good with both sword and a gun. She wouldn't have it any other way. But we're gonna leave 10 good men here to keep everyone safe. We're gonna barricade ourselves in. And then I'll let you know the rest nearer the time. Do you need anything?
Well, I've only got one sword. But I've got a dagger, so I guess I'll be fine. Unless there's another one lying around. It doesn't really matter.
Okay. We'll see what I can do.
It was only if you needed more, we could have gone and got some, but if it's just for me, it's fine.
Okay. Stay away from the windows, keep the curtains closed. Just stay safe. I'm going down to the docks to round up a few men, put my face in. This is just the few I could get here to look after the place while I'm out. I'll be back in an hour. Gives you a nod and heads out. The door's bolted behind him.
I'm going to go back up to Thomas's room,
Mm-hmm.
and this might be an invasion of privacy, but I just want to have a look about and see if there's anything that I think might be important to him that's just around.
Sure.
I can
Make an investigation check.
Alright. Fucking accent I've been on. Well, that is an 11. So I believe that will be a 15. But let me just double check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. On a 15, you find some sort of postcard-sized sketches, drawings of various things. A little farmhouse, some horses. You find in his bottom drawer his life savings. It's not much.
7 horses worth.
Yeah.
Plus another 2 horses.
But last time you saw someone's life saving, it was considerably more.
True. So is that just it? Money and postcards?
Obviously all his clothes. You find various he has in one of his drawers he has a large collection of fan letters. Many of them have sort of lipstick marks on them. They've been sealed with a kiss and stuff. You find his sort of Sunday best shoes.
I'm gonna
missed before.
I'll take those then.
A little you find a locket. That's the word I'm looking for. With a little miniature sort of pencil drawing of a man and a woman. That was sort of kept in his like sock drawer.
I'm going to make the assumption
Mm-hmm.
that is his parents. So I'm going to take that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And for the time being, because obviously I'm not going to bring his stuff out with me, I just lay it out on his bed, ready to be collected.
Okay.
But the postcards and the fan letters and the money,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he wants to be buried with letters from...
Buried in fan mail.
That would be very iconic though, not gonna lie.
Giving Rosalind's collection of poetry from random men.
Can't believe you would call him a random man.
Who? Just all the men.
90% of your poetry is from Nigel.
Yes. Actually,
Canon.
in his life savings, is there £1 that I could take?
Yeah, it's a couple there. Couple of guineas.
Okay, I'm just
One's
gonna.
real gold.
I'm gonna take £1 and I'll just put it in the, because I know that I gave £1 to him the first time we met, so just.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know. I'm just gonna let him keep it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything else I leave.
Okay.
Yep.
Rosalind. You're in your room alone with your thoughts.
I'm gonna go to my corner of my mattress where I've hidden my things
Mm-hmm.
and just look over them. So I've got my birth control, my sleeping thing, and my I can make you do what I want thing. And my sleeping potion, it's Lord enough.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them back. And I take out Talia's shirt and just hold that for a bit. And then I put that back. Do I know where the Viscount is at this point? Is he in his study?
Yeah, probably. If he's not in his study, he'll be in the sunroom.
I'll go down to the sunroom first and just see if I can see him.
Sure. Yeah, there he is.
Good afternoon, my lord.
Good afternoon. I trust you saw your brother off well?
Yes, he is on his way home now. Quite content.
Good, I hoped that would be the case.
Yes.
All is well.
Yes.
He's healthy, he's happy. I've never seen him so happy.
And I thank you for that. Deeply, my lord.
It was the least I could do.
Quite.
The bare minimum.
Quite.
I had no untoward malice towards him. It was simply a means to an end.
Yes, I understand that. I just... Is he sat down?
Yes.
Where's he sat?
Close to the window so he can see out. There's a newspaper.
Is he in an armchair?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to sit in the chair nearest him.
Sure, there's one opposite. A small, not coffee table, slightly taller table. Anyway, whatever. There was a table.
I just... Forgive me, my lord, but I just wanted to talk to you honestly, if that's all right.
Of course.
I understand that...
You're concerned that the speed that things moved.
No, Forgive me, my lord, it is probably silly of me, but you must remember that for all of the astonishing things I have been able to do, I am still a young girl with a young girl's heart, and I cannot help feeling a little hurt that you told me that I was to be your wife, truly, and that you were to share things with me, and that I would be at least told about decisions that were made, and that was not the case. I understand that you are wiser than me, and I will trust that, but I thought that you would be open with me. When it is about such subjects as I ought at least know.
Yes. No, I understand.
My accident, and that he has been here with us for a month. Those were things that I really ought to have known.
Yes, you must understand that some things are even out of my control.
But don't you trust me? How am I to trust you if you do not share these things with me?
Rightly so, and it will take time to us to build trust, I am sure.
But that's what I want.
Yes, the modification of your brother's memory was not something I was in charge of.
I see.
When I took it to my companion with the problem we were having, they just moved swifter than I would have included you, but they were insistent that it happened then, which was last night. And beggars can't be choosers, I believe is
I
the
understand.
phrase. We were left in a bit of a pickle.
I am relieved to know that that decision did not come from you. But are you at liberty to tell me what you mean by your companion?
Just a person who has guided me well over the years and provided me with information and power in a way that when they speak, I listen.
I
They
understand.
have shown to be a trustworthy source.
And can I roll insight
Sure.
just to see if I can get anything more from that description? That is a dirty 20.
Oh, that's a 10, not an 18. Okay, cool. Seems to be telling the truth.
Okay. Well, thank you for being honest with me. I know that it might be hard to believe, but I want us to be able to trust each other. I don't want a pretend life.
No, we can't be spending the years looking. What's the phrase? Backs.
Looking over our shoulders?
Yes, looking over our shoulders.
Quite.
And in time, I believe we will be formidable together.
And I'm grateful for your provision of the governess.
Of course. She was highly recommended.
I see. She seemed to have some slightly unconventional methods. Is that something that you want for me?
Well, I personally believe that unconventional is the best way. If someone is simply getting the same education as everybody else, how will one stand out and be different?
To be frank, my lord, I would like to know how much she knows of the world that you and I belong to.
Meanwhile, back with you guys.
I mean, what can we do until Richard is back?
I had asked Clement last time I saw her to get some things to fix the piano. Were they got?
Is now the time. I feel like that was less than 24 hours ago, right?
It was the morning that I showed up to the Viscount's. So it was yesterday morning, probably.
It was yesterday, yeah.
I think so. So I'm going to say no.
Okay.
And now people are a little preoccupied, so.
Yeah, that was
So you watch people begin to fill the house. Not too many more. The sort of 15 that have fortified and have taken up various positions at different corners of the house in small groups. Some upstairs, some downstairs. Many at the stairs. Stairs. After a while...
Morne pours drink all over there. Look.
Sorry.
Richard returns and brings a number of people into the kitchen. The curtains are all drawn, so he brings a couple of lamps over, and there's a sort of sketch, hand-drawn sketch of the town of the area with some various markings on, etc. Madame Beatrice is there. A bunch of these rough and tough types. Right. So, the runners have 3 main places. There's the Rat's Tail, there's a warehouse down at the docks, and there's another warehouse with a house above it, just off the highway. We're going to simultaneously hit them. And then we're going to clean up the stragglers that are anywhere else on our way back. Our concentration is going to be at the Rat's Tail. That's where their leadership are. And there's one other man who I'm going to handle myself. The Cobbler. It's about 3 streets away from here. If he's not there, then he's at the Rat's Tail. And if he is there, we'll deal with him. After that, it's just boots on the ground, and we spill blood. It's going to cost us a lot of coin to keep people out of prison. Not everyone's coming out of this alive. We're going to deal with people. And you two are coming with me.
Are we getting any, like, weird or questioning looks from the group of men around us looking at 2, like, young girls who are in on the fight?
Sure, there's some eyebrows raised, but, you know, this is a man they respect, so if he says jump, they say how high. As soon as the sun sets, everyone get ready. Move out. And everyone sort of nods. Files out the kitchen into various places. I'd guess we have perhaps 3 hours. Do whatever it is you want to do. He turns, leaves with Madame Beatrice. And they head up to her room. You can hear him heading up the stairs.
I think I've done all I've needed to do.
Do you suppose they're keeping something from us?
Possibly, but what?
They don't like being left out of the loop. Did they go up to her room?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, but be quiet.
We're going to go listen through the door.
Okay.
If we can get there without, like, having everybody look at us and watch us look through the door. Because I can't remember, is her room, like, at the top of the stairs, or is it slightly off?
It's not overlooking the stairs, but you have to go up the stairs.
Yeah.
You can't sneak up the stairs. Everyone's there.
But, like, we could just be going to Thomas's room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which are on the same side. So, yeah, once you get to the top of the stairs, you're more or less out of sight of anybody sitting on the stairs. You can roll stealth at that point.
Here we go. Not bad.
I got 11.
Oh, I got 14 plus whatever my stealth is.
Yeah, mine's 8 and 3, 11.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay. You move quietly as you can over to the first door on the right, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And put your ears to the door. that what we're doing? So cliche.
I mean, I don't have to because I've got like super hearing. But
Sure. Yeah, make perception checks then. With advantage for you, yeah.
Rubbish. 10.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Add 5 is 25.
See, this is why Aggie comes too.
With your ears to the door, you hear quiet sobbing.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. And then the sounds of someone standing up off a bed. You hear the sort of creaks of wooden slats.
Does it sound like it's coming towards the door?
No, creaks of wooden slats of the bed.
Oh, okay.
Bed slats, not floorboards.
Oh, right, okay. Yep.
Right. Enough of that. This is all my fault. I am sorry, Richard. More than you can believe. I was foolish to think I could create something here that was foolish. You tried your best. You did your best. You had a good thing here. Things sometimes get out of our control. Yes, but I should have seen it coming. I should not have been so obsessed with the game. I should not have been enjoying myself so much. It felt like home. But, yeah. We played differently, I did tell you. But now we'll play their game. And I know how to win that. Yeah, they're going to be expecting us, but not this soon and not this hard. We've been playing it safe for months. Do they know they've crossed a line? Agatha said they said it was a warning. Well, now we'll warn them. We're going to kill the cobbler. Do whatever you want to him. Cut the head off the snake. Then the night will be ours. You make it sound so simple. But not all of us are coming out of this. And we do not know who. But enough. Bring me my sword and my guns.
Okay.
I am
At
ready.
that point, we'll leave.
I will whisper to you, like, let's go. And just
Sure.
scamper away.
Yeah, I guess head towards Thomas's room, so it looks like we've actually...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, like, once, like, I assume it was Richard that left his leaving room.
Yeah, sure. If you've hidden yourselves in Thomas's room, you can hear his heavier footsteps open the door and walk downstairs. Okay.
Am I getting an answer?
You have...
I can roll persuasion for you if you want.
Roll persuasion. With disadvantage.
This fails me now. Okay. No. 17.
17. What's your plus?
7.
Okay.
Is that what my count's plus?
Literally.
What was the question? Exactly?
How much does
Does she-
Thorncroft know about the world that me and the Viscount belong to? If I may add, it is for concerns for my own safety, which I'm sure you can understand.
she would not harm an inch of your skin. I promise you that.
I'm grateful for that, but it is not what I asked. I agreed to this. I proposed this deal to you, my lord.
Oh, for goodness sake, just tell her.
Is she in the room?
Mm-hmm. Very well. Rosalind, please meet my esteemed patron, Lilith.
What am I rolling to make a connection there?
Oh, nothing. That's the end of the episode.
What the fuck?
Demonist of all demons.
Literally mother of all demons.
Oh my god.
I had a whole plan and everything for helping you guys, and that just happened instead.
Maybe you'll just run away from it and you'll come and help us anyway.
I'm still going to do my plan if I can.
Nice.
It's a bit of a rogue audacious one, but it is a plan.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you, I guess. What the fuck? Love you, patrons,
Was she
especially.
invisible or was she just like not?
Silently walking into the room is what I imagined.
Yeah, you just didn't. You're a bit preoccupied.